the book of Romans chapter 8 and verse 5. For they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh, but they that are after the spirit, the things of the spirit. I'm going to stop right there. I'm going to start off as always by giving all praise, all honor, all glory unto Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachah Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who rule well, who taught us this truth through the power and spirit of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Lord willing, let us edify to the elect out there, whoever you might be. And Shalom to 144,000. It's the brother Amawam Padah from the GMS Denver camp, coming at you with a quick lesson at the plantation. It's going to be in regards to being in a spiritual mindset, okay? Being in a spiritual mindset, especially in these last days, man. And it's something we all, got to take into account. The rest of this world, man, they live carnally, man. You see? They're all about the flesh and pleasing the flesh and the things that pertain, to the natural man, you know what I'm saying? We are spiritual men, right? Those are the hopeful elect, okay? And we should really be minding the things of the spirit, man, such as, end time prophecy, the things that pertain to what the Lord is doing in the earth, okay? And, it's easy to sometimes get caught up in the flesh, man, because, hey, we're in the flesh, man. We're in these bodies, these chains of darkness. But we must detach from this flesh, man, and attach to Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. All right, as much as possible in these last days. Now, I want to go on to the next verse real quick. Hopefully you can hear me. All right, verse 6, it says, "For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace." Okay? And this also goes into, the laws. You got Israelites out there that are claiming to keep all the laws, and they say that that's how you're going to be saved. Well, guess what, man? If you're underneath the first covenant, which is, the commandments of the law, to follow them in perfection, we'd all die, man. You see? But guess what? Our life is in Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai is that mediator, because we couldn't uphold the law 100%. So it goes into that aspect as well. All right? Got a lot of carnal Israelites to say if you ain't wearing fringes, you ain't going to be saved. That's carnal. That's not spiritually minded, man. But in another sense, we got to be in tune with the spirit, man. As much as possible. Knowing what's going on, man. Self-examination. Okay, we all got to be self-examining ourselves, man. Seeing if our spirit is straying from the Lord, and if we are, then we need to, do what we got to do, man. Fast. All right, that's one good way of detaching from the flesh. All right, is by fasting, man, abstaining from eating food and drinking. So that way you're operating in a more spiritual mode, man, and getting more into reading and meditating on the scriptures, meditating on prophecy. And not so much things that are going on in this world, man. All right? That's what's going to bring you peace. Let's get a quick precept on that. You find peace through the spirit of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. All right, here's one of my favorites right here. Heavy hitter. Isaiah 26:3. "Thou wilt keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on thee, because he trusteth in thee." You see? All right? To meditate on Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai and to, keep the scriptures on your mind, that's being spiritually minded, man, because we can't physically see Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. We can't see the Lord right now with our physical eyes. But guess what? We see him in the spirit. And that's going to keep us in a state of peace, man. Where everybody else is freaking out because they carnal, man. They don't have that comfort, because there's a certain comfort that only comes from Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai that this world can't give you. No amount of alcohol, drugs, whatever vices that people have to try to cope, it can't compare to the peace that Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai brings. And that can only be accessed through the spirit. Okay? Point blank, period. All right, because, a lot of times, you can get your, get caught up in the different aspects of what's going on in life, you know what I'm saying? You got bills and all type of other different shit that occupy your mind, but sometimes you gotta just detach, man, and focus on what's really important, man. That's what's gonna bring that balance, man. that true peace, that inner peace, man. We all got shit going on. All right, especially in these last days, a lot going on, man. So you got to really detach from this shit and keep focused, man, on what's important. And then you'll find that peace, that inner peace, man, when you're being more spiritual than carnal. All right, so continuing on in Romans 8. All right, let's go ahead and go to verse 7. It says, because the carnal mind is enmity against the Most High, for it is not subject to the law of the Most High, neither indeed can be. So moving in a carnal mindset, man, such as thinking that you can stockpile weapons to get through Jacob's trouble. All right, thinking that your workout regimen is going to get you through Jacob's trouble, whatever, your money. That's a carnal mind, man. That's how these heathens think. And that's how the Lord, he doesn't want us to think that way. He wants us to be spiritual, man. He wants us to move in faith. And one way to build your faith is to operate in the spirit, man. Having a spiritual mindset. Okay? And speaking to myself first and foremost, man, staying in the word, man. Staying in the scriptures keeps you in that spiritual mind state, man. It has an effect on you. All right? So a lot of times when you're not reading as much, you can become, a little detached from the spirit, man. You don't want that to happen, man. We got to be attached to Yahweh Shem Yahushai as much as we can in these, these times, man. Point blank, period. Okay? So yeah, man, being carnal, man, that puts you at odds with Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. So here we got it right here. All right, verse 8, it says, so then they that are in the flesh cannot please the Most High. All right. I got a precept to go with this. All right. So if you're in the flesh, you're thinking carnally, man, you can't please the Lord, man. Here's that precept I was thinking of right here. It's Hebrews 11:6. It says, but without faith, it is impossible to please him. All right, you see that right there? You see the connection? All right. To be carnally minded, you can't please the Lord. And to be without faith, you can't please the Lord, man. So faith goes into spirituality, man. Being in that spiritual mind state, man. Having faith on the prophecies coming to pass. Meditating on Yahweh Shem Yahushai coming to rescue the Israelites, to take down Esau, Edom, thinking on things like that. That's operating the spirit. All right? Not focusing on your job and, other carnal shit, man. For he that comes to the Most High must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. And you seek the Lord through the Spirit. Okay? With all your heart, man. With all your mind, with all your strength, man. Seek the Lord, man. Because this world wants to detach you away from that. The world wants you to be carnal. The world wants you to focus on the things that pertain to it. Okay? And a lot of things try to draw our attention away from what's really important, man. Being in that right spiritual vibration. All right, we're going to be operating on a high spiritual vibration in these last days. Like I said, if you got to fast, to detach yourself from the matrix and do what you got to do, man. It's highly effective. Okay? All right, real quick, verse 9. But ye are not in the flesh, but in the spirit. All right, the Holy Spirit. If so be that the Spirit of the Most High dwell in you. Now, if any man have not the Spirit of Hamashiach, he is none of his. Okay? You see that there? We're not like the rest of the world, man. They're in the flesh, totally. The majority of our people, they totally gone in the flesh. All right? The majority of Israelites are in the flesh, man. But those of you that are the hopeful elect, hey, y'all are in the spirit. Seeking spiritual things, man. Seeking spiritual gifts, spiritual treasure. Not money or carnal riches. All right? All right, got this one right here. This is the book of Tobit, chapter 12, verse 8 in the Apocrypha. And it says, hopefully you can hear me. It says, prayer is good with fasting. You see? There it is. And alms and righteousness. A little with righteousness is better than much with unrighteousness. It is better to give alms than to lay up gold. All right? So the point I wanted to make on this one is, it says that prayer is good with fasting, man. Those things keep you in the spirit. It keeps you in that right spiritual vibration. All right, because you can go too far in this world, man. Sometimes, man, you be consumed with the things, the cares of this life. All right, and that's where you start, straying away. Okay, but yeah, prayer is good with fasting, man. That puts you on a high spiritual vibration. It puts you on a high spiritual level with Yahweh Shem Yahushua, because you're detaching from the flesh, man. And also fasting and praying, man, at the same time is highly effective, man. And it's a good way to get them demons off you, man. Because you better believe that we are in a spiritual battle, man. There's all kind of different demons that are attacking our minds on a daily. Some are more subtle than others. And, one good way to get rid of those is to pray while fasting, man. That combo, man, that 1-2 combo. All right? All right, I'm going to get ready to close. I got to head out. I'm at the goddamn plantation. But, I want to bring this out. It's Lord Yahweh Shai speaking, Matthew chapter 6 and verse 20. But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. What are those treasures in heaven? Those are spiritual gifts, man. We got spiritual treasure. The understanding of the scriptures, man. The understanding of the meaning of the prophecies. Unlike the majority of these people, they don't understand the Bible, man. You see, but they got a lot of carnal treasure. A lot of these pork chop eating ass pastors, they got a lot of money, a lot of cars, but they lacking spiritual treasure, man. The thing that really truly matters, that leads to salvation. Okay, because all those other things can be stolen. The things that your the carnal mind is concerned with. All right, it can't be compared to the spiritual treasure that we have in this truth. Okay, next verse. We'll close with this. And Yahweh Shai says, for where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. Your heart being your mind. You see what I'm saying? So where's your mind at? Is it on carnal things or is it on spiritual things the majority of the time? All right? Focus your mind on the spiritual, man. That's where our treasure is, man. We don't got no treasure in this world. We know this shit is passing away. All right? So this is just a lesson to whoever need to hear it, man. Because sometimes life can get you carried away sometimes. And we got to always recenter, all right, recalibrate spiritually, man. And get our mind on those heavenly treasures, man. Okay? So I'm in this right here. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha, Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who rule well, who taught us this truth through the power and spirit of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Equam Yasharala in the Bible, Ball, Shalom.